Hi, everybody. It's Aggie. Good morning. Happy Saturday. This is an impromptu video that I decided to do last minute. So if you're watching on replay, that's totally awesome. I might have to go run and get something to drink because I can already hear my throat sounding a little bit scratchy. I probably should have set the time for me to start this live just a little bit further out so that I had a little bit more time to get ready. I mean, I was literally throwing makeup on. So anyway, good morning. This is going to be about spring and ideas and conversions. Now, who knows what that means when I say conversions? Hey, Denise, how are you? I don't think I've ever talked about that in here with the members. So if you do know what it means, type it in the chat. Would you please type it in the chat? I've got a few announcements I want to make, and then we're going to get into what the meat of this. I'm going to try and keep this to about half an hour. Good morning, Julie. So we've got some really exciting things coming up in the membership in this month. We're going coastal. We've got 2 great coastal designs. Somebody knows what it is. Moving people from viewers to buying customers. That is what conversion means. Yay, who's saying this? I'm glad you know that. Hi, Carol, Julie, Denise. Hello, hello. Looks like we've got more people here too. That's fabulous. I know this was an impromptu thing. I appreciate you hopping in. So we've got some great coastal designs, and it's Brandy. Hi, Brandy. Oh yeah, Brandy, you know that because you've taken some classes on how to sell your artwork. And I know that not all of us in the membership sell our artwork, but if you do, this one is really for you. And even if you don't, I want you to hang out and watch this anyway, because I'm going to share a little secret with you. I think that secretly, most everybody that's in this membership, hello, hola, I think that most artists, most creatives secretly want to sell their artwork. I don't know. What do you think? Am I off base on that? I know I wanted to, but I didn't even address it. I mean, I just didn't even want to. I was so afraid. I didn't want to really say it out loud. And I held myself back for years, for a very long time, because it was just so scary. And I didn't even realize what I was doing. I didn't realize I was doing it. I'm going to share something. I don't think I've ever told you guys this before. I had a friend. We weren't close, but I had a friend hanging out with me once, and she kind of challenged me on that and said something to the effect of, well, maybe you're afraid. And I was so upset that she said that to me. I took it the wrong way. I don't know. I imploded, and I basically kind of disowned her. Isn't that terrible of me? I can't believe I'm admitting this to you guys. But she did me a huge favor. She made me see what my blind spot. I didn't want to see that I was so afraid, that I was basically just procrastinating. I wasn't doing anything to move myself forward. I was afraid to show my artwork. So, and the reason why I'm sharing this with you guys is it's kind of humbling and humiliating. I just want you to know, if you are that way, I understand. Believe me, I've been there. I understand. It is so scary that you may not even realize that deep down inside, you do have that desire to really start your art business and to really start selling. I understand how scary it is. I really, really do. And the membership, what we're doing here, the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing here is because I don't want you to waste those years like I did. I want to help you get through that. And I want you to just be all that you can be, as successful as you can be, if you just put in the effort. If you decide, I'm on board, I'm doing this. Yes, I see Aggie did it. I see my friends in the membership doing it. Why can't I have the same thing? So it is possible. I want you to see that. And I want you to not be afraid to, on some level inside of yourself, open yourself up and be willing to go for it. That's all you have to do. Open your heart, open your mind, be willing, and just try, just try. Okay, so let me get down off my soapbox. Denise says it is so personal and you feel vulnerable, like you're putting your heart and soul out to the world. Exactly. It really is scary. You know what? Thank you, Denise, for saying that. See, now Denise is reaching out and letting me know that she can relate to what I'm saying. And I feel closer to Denise that she said that. Hopefully you feel closer to me that you realize I get that. You may not have known. You might have been assuming some things about me like, well, she doesn't even understand. Although if you're in this membership, you probably know that I do understand or you wouldn't be here. Now, the reason why I went into all of that is because I want you to know that I understand where you are at. The only way that you're going to believe that I understand where you are at is if I open that up and reveal some stuff. Now, I'm not saying you have to reveal anything about yourself with your customers, but the main thing I'm getting out of this training that I'm doing with Stu McLaren and learning how to promote my membership is that you have to have a marketing message that draws people in and relates to your customers. I'm here to serve my customers. You are my customers. And in order for you to even want to have anything to do with me, to be willing to trust me, you need to know that I get it, right? So it's the same thing with your customers. If you want people to buy your art, they need to know, like, and trust you. They need to know that you get it, right? So the formula, oh, thank you. We all need to hear this. And that's why, we really do need to hear this. And your customers need to hear this from you, not what I'm doing. We're going to talk about what your customers need from you. But if you want to get more viewers, they need to see that you understand what they need. Good morning. Your customers need to know that you get it, that you understand what they are thinking right now, what they are feeling right now, and what they are doing right now. So I want you to write that down on a piece of paper. What are my customers thinking right now? What are they feeling right now? What are they doing right now? Okay, so you can even make a sheet, and at the top, what are my customers? And then on the left side, like right now, put the word now. I should probably show a graphic of this. Thinking, feeling, and doing. Hey, Teresa, Cindy. Okay, so I'm going to start with you guys. What are you thinking? In the season of the year here, it's spring. I don't mean like just for today. I mean the season that we're in. We're heading into spring. What are some things that you are thinking today and lately? What are something, in terms of, put yourself in your customer's shoes. Are they thinking about art? Are they thinking about refreshing for spring? That's what really got me started on this, like a spring refresh. I don't know about you, but and that's why this is so timely, because anytime there's a big season change, people don't they get kind of motivated to refresh and update their decor a little bit? Maybe they're going to go out and buy some flowers. So tell me in the comments, what are some things that you're thinking, and what do you think your customers are thinking? So my customers, because we want to serve our customers, right? Here's the thing. I can create the artwork that I want to create, but if my customers don't want it, I'm stuck with it, right? And that's why I took a poll in the group asking you guys, what are your surefire sellers? Because the more I understand what you want, the more that Shelly and I, the more information that we get about, yes, this is a big seller for me, and this is a big seller for me. It gives us a better understanding of how to serve you better with future classes and designs, okay? I'm not getting any more comments. You guys still there? Okay, so I've got this sheet, my customers. And on this side, I'm going to put now, what are they thinking? What are they thinking about? What are they feeling? And what are they doing? Okay. What are your customers thinking, feeling, and doing? Somebody give me an example. Oh, here's one. Seasonal changes. Now is spring. Freshness, new growth, rebirth. Yes. So do you think your customers might be doing a spring refresh in their home? This isn't bright enough, is it? Oh. Do you do a spring refresh in your home? Any updates? I love it. Map it out. Yeah. Tell me some things that, all right, so I'm going to write down. So maybe they're thinking about a spring refresh. Let's write that down. I know for me, I had a pillow on my chair in my living room, and it said, let it snow. And about 3 weeks ago, I got tired of looking at that pillow. Anybody else with me on that? I mean, I'm like, why do I have this? No, I don't want to let it snow anymore. I'm done with the snow. So I took the pillow down. I actually put it on my dining room table, and now it's an empty thing there, right? So if you have a spring pillow stored away somewhere, you'd go grab that and get that out, right? So maybe they're swapping out their pillows. Maybe you're swapping out your dish towels, right? Maybe you're putting away the winter comforter. I did that a couple weeks ago too. Tell me what else. What else do you think your customers are doing in their home? What are they thinking about? How are they feeling? Anybody else feeling, I'm tired of the rain and the snow and the cold wind? Anybody else feeling that? Tell me some words that you think your customers are feeling, and we'll even just one, even just single words or short phrases. What have you heard people saying? Okay, so we're getting some comments now. Yes. Painting a room, need new art. Okay, that's great. That's perfect. So that's maybe a doing item. So they might be repainting a room. And we'll take that. Give me a bunch of examples in the comments, and we'll take one or two, and then we're going to take that over to the future. So this is a problem that your customer has right now. They're going to need new artwork, right? Maybe they don't even know they need new artwork, but they need new artwork, right? So write that down. Need new art. That's a great one, Denise. Really great one. Let's see, what else do we have? I used to plant a lot of spring flowers. Too busy with art now. But you know what? A lot of our customers are thinking about planting flowers. That's a great, see, even though we're not doing it, you want to be in the mindset of your customers. What are your customers doing? We want our customers to know that we understand that they're busy too. But that they're thinking, we know what's on their mind. Okay. We want them to know that we get it, because we're like them. So that could go under, would that go under feeling or thinking? Maybe they're feeling busy. How about that? They're feeling busy. maybe they feel inspired to plant. They're feeling inspired to plant, but they're too busy. And hey, the next best thing is putting up artwork of flowers, right? Or a lot of times I like buying myself flowers. Do you guys ever buy yourself flowers? Okay. I still have winter stuff on my mantle. Okay, tell me what you think or feel about the winter stuff on your mantle. Do you think your customers still have? Get in the mindset of your customer. Do you think your customers still have the winter stuff on their mantle? Maybe that's a post right there. Maybe that's a funny post. You show your mantle. See, a lot of times, the reason why we're doing this is to have content. We want to show our customers that we get it. We understand them. We are just like them. Maybe it's a funny post about, are you tired of this stuff on your spring mantle? Here's what I'm going to do to refresh mine. You know, hey, that would be an awesome little video clip, right? Could be a nice TikTok. So that's really good. What would that go under? I still have winter stuff on my mantle. That could be under thinking. It could be under any of them. I'm feeling tired of the stuff on my mantle. It could be under doing, I'm changing the stuff on my mantle. You could do a post, show me what you're putting on your mantle this spring. Here's what I'm thinking of for mine. And did you know that I offer sunflowers that you can put on your mantle or on your spring tray or as a shelf sitter or blah, 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 right? So anybody tell me in the comments, why do we care about coming up with ideas for social media content? Why does that matter? Okay, let me write this down. So maybe under doing, I'm going to put changing out stuff on mantle because it's winter. So maybe that's another thing that they are doing. I'm putting it under doing. I'm changing out the stuff. I know I kind of have some chicken scratch on there. Okay, let's see what else we got. These are great comments, you guys. Changing florals. Yeah, maybe people are thinking about changing their florals. Maybe they've got floral art up. Maybe it's kind of wintry. I don't know if this is, I'm guessing it, but it's a nice short phrase. So maybe they're thinking about changing florals. Let's write that down. Maybe I used to put up a lot of silk arrangements in my house. I got tired of the dust and I just don't do it anymore. But I used to change out my silk flowers that I had. So that's a really good one. And maybe you could say, if you're tired of the dust, but you love changing out your florals, here's an idea. You could commission me to do a painting for you in whatever flower you like. And what I'm going to suggest to you guys is from these ideas that we're collecting this morning, I want you to think about what's a quick thing that you could create so that you can do a post or a video. Maybe it's a 4x4 or a 6x6 that you can paint an example and put it up on your Facebook page and promote and just talk about it. Maybe do a couple of different clips, a couple of different posts. So because each time you post, you're going to attract new people. And again, I want you to think about what can you say or post to help your customers see that you understand what they are thinking about. They are thinking about, I'm tired of winter. I need some fresh colors. I'm ready for sunshine. Yeah, done with winter blues. Maybe that's under feeling, right? Maybe they're feeling kind of depressed, and just tired and, So maybe, yeah, ready for sunshine. I'm going to put that under thinking. Done with winter. Ready for sunshine. Hey, maybe you do a painting of the sun. A quick little painting of the sun and list it on your website for $20, and you've converted that viewer into a follower and into a customer just from a quick little sun painting that you did. Ready for sunshine. So let me take that as an example. Okay, so I wrote that down. Let me hide that. I hope you're getting the idea. So I put that under thinking. Oh my goodness. Done with winter. It looks like a P. Done with winter, ready for sunshine. So this is where they're at now. And you're going to show them, I understand where you're at now. Maybe, oh, you know what'd be really cool? To start with a background of blue, and it looks like just blue, and you're talking about the winter blues, and then you start painting yellow and start painting a yellow sun. Yeah, I'm ready for sunshine. And then you actually sell that sunshine painting. Okay, so let's offer a sun painting. Okay, so you're gonna do a post or a video, and then you're gonna offer a sunshine painting, and that's a new thing. Maybe you'll have a phrase on it, or I don't know. Maybe you offer a custom commission. Grab your sunshine, spreading sunshine today. What do you want me to? What words would you like on your custom sun commission or something like that? I don't know. Or maybe it's a sunflower. We're all doing sunflowers. Everybody loves sunflowers. Offer to do a custom sunflower for them. And you're converting them. You're showing them, look, I get it. I get what you're going through. You're tired of the winter blahs, the winter blues. Here's how to get some sunshine in your life, in your decor. You can put this anywhere. You can put it on your desk and hang it on the wall, on a tray, blah, 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 all that stuff. Okay. Let's see. Let's share a little bit more. You guys, this is awesome interaction. I appreciate it, you guys. Okay. Changing florals, done with winter blues, wanting cheery, bright colors. You know what's a really pretty easy thing to do is get a canvas out and just paint some cheery, bright colors on there. How easy would that be to do, right? I love that idea. That would be an easy video that any of us could do. So wanting cheery, bright colors. That's thinking and feeling, but I'm going to put it under thinking. Wanting cheery, bright colors. So in the future, so before you've got a customer that's wanting cheery, bright colors. The after, what would be the after? How can you help them? Comment, how would you help a customer that says, you know what, Denise? I really need some cheery, bright colors. You got anything like that? You want to show your customer. So a lot of times we don't really know what our customers want. And I call it the mannequin. Have you ever walked into a store and you didn't really know what you wanted until you saw it on a mannequin, or you didn't really know you wanted that handbag or that pair of shoes until you actually saw it in the store? That's how it is with art. I think that really is very often how it is with art. We don't know that we want it until we see it. And so therefore, we have to let them see what they want, but we want to give them what they want. So we kind of need their interaction. We, just like I'm asking you guys today for, tell me what you want. I want to make sure I'm delivering what you want and that I'm serving you. So it's kind of a balance. It's getting in tune with your customers. It's talking with them, interacting with them, acknowledging their comments, getting them to comment more, getting to know them better. They're getting to know you better. The more you do this, the more your following is going to increase and the more customers you're going to convert. And like I'm saying, you don't have to go live. I know a lot of us are really shy and afraid of doing that. You can do it with posts, but do something along that line. Okay, let's see. I'm from a small artsy community that is very coastal and saturated with art. I'm not ready to sell as I'm in learning mode, but I do look at what is offered now. I'm inspired by coastal art and florals. Okay, that's awesome, Linda. I appreciate you saying that. You don't have to necessarily be ready to sell, but I would start building an audience if you can. The sooner you can do that, the better off you're going to be. And even though you're in an area that's really saturated and it's going to feel like, wow, how am I going to get customers? What a lot of those other artists don't necessarily know is what I'm sharing with you right now. That you have to connect, you have to let your customers know, you have to relate to your customers, show them that you understand what they are going through, what they are thinking, what they are feeling, and what they are doing. When we feel seen and heard, we automatically are drawn to that person, right? When we feel seen and heard, we want to be involved with that person. We know them. We feel known. We want to get to know them better. We kind of start to trust them. That is what, I mean, if you can do that, that's the whole key. I'm telling you, it's the magic formula. So start doing that, Linda. Start figuring out how to do that on your Facebook page. Okay, want to be spring, light, and airy feeling. Want to be warm. Yes, that's how they're feeling. They're tired of being cold. They want to feel warm. I love that. We're up in the colder states, so yeah. I agree. If they're busy, they probably do. It's the last project I'm spending my time on. Okay. Thinking about change or decorating things. Yes. To inspire others, give them what they may be thinking. Yes. I put up some of my own art on my mantle just so I can enjoy it. Yes. Great stuff, you guys. I saw a reel of a lot of your sunflowers on TikTok. So pretty this morning. Thank you. Okay, so here's, so let's see. A couple of things that you might do is, maybe it's floral. Maybe it's the sunshine thing to feel warmer. Maybe it's some of the projects that we already have in the membership. And of course, we're going into summer too, so you can start thinking about that. So, just looking at some of the things that we know are surefire, pretty much when you do these projects, they're definitely going to sell. And please, if you haven't done the poll, I'm going to share my screen. If you haven't answered the poll, Shelly and I, we would really appreciate it if you could do that. So I'm in the membership group, and I'm going to scroll down to this poll right here. Please indicate your surefire sellers. And when I'm looking at this, I can see that there have been 84 of you guys that have looked at this. And I don't think you have all voted on what are your surefire sellers. And I'm sure there's probably a lot of members that haven't even done any of the projects or have only done a few or whatever. Maybe you didn't have time. Please, please, please. You're helping not only us, but everyone in the membership out by answering that poll. Okay, because information is power, right? So let's go into the guides and kind of just quickly look through some of the classes in here that you could be doing for spring. Definitely the Spring Floral Challenge. It's obviously one of the best things you could do. Now, you don't have to do it the size that we did. You don't even have to add glass and resin to it. What if you did it on a 4x6 or, as a square 6x6 painting and posted that on your page and, talk about some of the things we've talked about so that your customer sees that you understand what they are going through. Maybe we could take Denise's idea where what if somebody's repainting a room? You could let them know, hey, I can offer this in several different colorways. Let me know, are you repainting a room? Let me know what colors you want on your custom spring floral. Okay, so that's one idea. And you can take that idea and with all these different classes that we offer in the membership, do it smaller. Do a small quickie that you can offer to your customers. This trio of wine bottles, I think that's fun. Maybe instead of wine, it's beer, or maybe it's champagne, and it could be in pink colors for somebody's shower coming up. Wouldn't that be a fun commission? So what I'm saying is, once you start thinking in terms of where your customers are at, what do your customers want right now, your brain is going to explode with ideas and your following is going to increase. Okay, then I did this quick little cloud painting. That would be a really great design for somebody having a baby, or again, a shower, a bridal shower. Do a custom cloud painting for them. Okay, we've got White Barn coming up. We've got the Spring Nest. Spring Nest would be a fantastic little painting to do, and you can glass and resin it. I'm going to go through. Okay, we've got the Dottie Mini Birds. Now I want to go on Pinterest and show you some ideas on Pinterest of I want to do more birds. Birds just really lend themselves, I think, to glass and resin. And I'm just so inspired by the larger birds that I forget what they're called, that have the head dress on them, fancy looking parrots and stuff. What are they called? I got to go look up the name of them. But let's just quickly go through. You could do a spring kitty. We got a Christmas kitty. Maybe you do a spring kitty with flowers on the kitty's head. Maybe you do a spring chickadee. Instead of the winter looking branch that this spring chickadee is on, you do those really beautiful cherry blossoms with a spring chickadee. So there's so much in the membership. Here's our fall forest. Maybe instead of a fall forest, you do a spring forest, right? With white birch trees instead of what we've got. Swan Lake. Let's see. Okay, then I started thinking about, we've got Mother's Day and Father's Day coming up. I think I'm already past half an hour. Sorry, I'm going long like I always do. What about doing if you look in the brown trout class, which you may not have really looked at, there are other tracers in there of other fish. Did you know that? And instead of doing it, let me grab, I've got the painting right over here. Oh, and I've got it behind me over there in glass and resin. So maybe instead of doing it like this as a horizontal, StreamYard, let's see what I look like on here. Hold on. Okay. So instead of doing it as a horizontal, what if you did it as a vertical? Oh, wrong way. With the hook hanging out, and it could be, you don't have to do it this elaborate at all. But, maybe it would be this way, and maybe you could have like stacked Happy Father's Day. You could do it a lot smaller than this, on wood. And it would be a really great Father's Day gift for you to let people know, hey, if you're looking for something for Dad, here's an idea. Again, it's another post that you could do. Yeah, and we also have the lures class. Where's that? Go back to that. We also have the lures class, and those are already small. So that's a great idea, Denise. Thanks. Oh, you just did the wine trio? I'm glad. Show us in the group, would you please? Animals are a really big thing. Flamingo, giraffes. I do have a giraffe somewhere. And I want to do an elephant soon also. So, okay. All right. All right, so now I want to share, so you get the idea. Scroll through the guides and take a look at what are some things that you could do small, a quick little painting. And the purpose of it, don't get obsessed with making it perfect. The purpose of it is to make some social media content. The purpose of this is to get more followers on your page, give you, because a lot of us, a lot of you guys are saying, I don't know what to post about, so therefore you do nothing. You're not doing yourself any favors. You need to gain followers, because if you're not gaining the followers, other artists are gaining the followers. I want you to get the followers. And in order to get them, you have to post and you have to show who you are and show how relatable you are. That get them to engage with you and get your customers, your viewers, to see your personality and what you're all about. That to know me is to like me, and to know me is to trust me. And the only way that's going to happen is when you show up and just be yourself. It doesn't have to be perfect either. It can be just a simple little thing. Keep it simple. Keep it really simple. Okay. So, any other ideas on what customers are thinking, feeling, and doing? Post them in the comments. And of course, if you're watching on replay later and you're still watching, I congratulate you. I'm glad you are. Yay, yay, yay. Hang out a little bit longer with me, because I've got a few more announcements of some stuff that I found that I want to share with you. Would you think about a quick reel of you doing your painting process? Quick on a fast reel. Yeah, I mean, are you saying you want me to do that? Or are you saying that you want to know if you should do that? I'm sorry. I'm not sure I totally understand the question. Reels are excellent. If you have a way of filming yourself painting, hopefully get yourself, if you don't have a mount, go on Amazon and look for something to hold your phone so that you can stand it up and have it over while you're painting. And that way you can do these reels. Is that an idea for anyone to do? Yes. Yeah, show yourself painting. And, you can speed it up and post it as a reel. I think that's a great idea. And if that's just way too mind blowing for you that you don't know how to do that, then just take several pictures of yourself painting something, and then do posts to show that you understand what they are going through. It could be funny, like I said earlier. It could be, a funny picture of your winter mantle with some stuff that you're sick of looking at and how you're going to refresh it. It could be a before and after. Just start getting your mind thinking about that stuff, and you'll come up with some really good ideas, I'm sure. All right, so so that's for anyone to do. I'm dying to see you guys do this stuff. It's going to help you so much. Another one, looking at my background there, Tree of Life is a great spring thing. And of course, the roosters. We've got our dotty birds. Of course, our hydrangea bloom that I've got right there. Hydrangea bloom is a really fabulous spring offering that you can do. Let people know that you're offering those. And you're going to get some sales. You're going to get more followers, and you're going to get some sales. Wouldn't that be great? Okay, so now we've got the bike class coming up in June, and one of the issues I was a little bit nervous about was finding flowers that would fit. Look at how beautiful these are. And these are from Hobby Lobby. And if I kind of tilt it, you can kind of see they're just the right size. So I'm going to get my cutout. Oh, and by the way, it's hard for me. I've got so much to organize since since we are, at the instructors and we've got several projects that we have to start ahead of time. I realized that I needed a place to put my cutouts when Shelly ships them to me. I needed to be able to organize my stuff by project. Oh, did you buy some of these, Denise? Yeah, this is the perfect thing because I can put my cutout in there. I can put my my substrate that I've prepped, my notes, everything, maybe even the embellishments. Good morning, Shelly. So this has helped me so much. I'm so excited about this. And it helps to have things that make us excited, right? I like having organizational stuff because there's so much. So anyway, I thought I'd share this with you. I bought them. They're not on sale. I think they are cheaper to get at Hobby Lobby but you can look on Amazon. Teresa says I have a bunch of those. Yeah, I never had these before. I've never had these before. So I've got my I already have the wood cut out for the barn. So I've got that in its own case, and and so on and so forth. So anyway, what I wanted to show you is here is one of the cutouts for the bike, and I took it out because I want to make sure I have flowers that are going to fit. And I did get, oh, I don't think I brought them downstairs. I've got more. I ordered some more flowers, and they're perfect. They're 5-petal daisy-like flowers in different colors. Yeah, share a link if you would, Teresa, if you happen to have that. So anyway, I'll share a photo of those. Sorry, I don't have them right here. Multicolored flowers. So we're gonna, Shelly is teaching this class, and silly me, I went ahead and already posted a video in there. I called up Shelly one day. I'm like, I'm so sorry. I totally wigged out. I thought, I don't know what I was doing. It's your class. She's like, oh, I don't mind. It's okay. I can be wacky sometimes. But anyway, I know when I paint this, I'm going to paint, like greenery. And then I'm going to paint just like dots of color, smushy dots of color. And one of the things I was thinking about is, I really need like a smaller brush. So I went ahead and ordered from Artist Paintbrush. Of course, these are my favorite brushes. They really hold up a long time. And I ordered extras of these. So when you order 12 of them at a time, they're $2 each. So that's what I went ahead and did. And if you want, I have a limited quantity of these. If you want a set of these, I'm only going to charge $3 each plus shipping. So let me know. What I've got here is a size 6. I asked Shelly what brushes she likes because I wanted to send her some. She really likes the Filberts, so I'm going to send her a few of these. So these are size 6 Filbert. This is going to be perfect for this. Perfect size to paint little flowers on here. And then I also got this is I love this size flat. This is a size 4. So this is the SG 150. And if you want to order these yourself, go right ahead at artistpaintbrush.com. So this is an SG 150 and it's a size 4. So it's a nice small, it's supposed to be 3/16. And I looked at it and I'm like, this looks smaller than 3/16, but it is. It's 3/16 of an inch wide. And it's hard to find these. So I've got some of these, and then this is my favorite. I use this all the time. This is my SG 595 2. And this is what I call my short liner brush. And so anyway, let me know if you're interested in that. Just, message me and I'll send you a set of these. So it's going to be, I don't know, whatever shipping is, it's going to be $9 plus the shipping, and I can invoice you. I don't have this listed anywhere. And then also I'm letting you know, if you like these, run out and grab these. I think these are going to pop really nicely. Because if you look at my painting, let me grab the painting. And again, Shelly's teaching this one and she's free to do whatever she wants on it. But if you did want to put the white daisy looking flowers in the front of the bike, I think these are going to work really, really, really nicely. I think they're just the right size. So look how great she did on that. It's like perfect. Actually, we scaled it down a little bit. So, and then the other thing, let's see, was that it? The flowers, the brushes, and the cases. Yeah, I think that's everything I wanted to share with you guys. So, oh, I had sharing on the screen still, but I don't think I was sharing anymore. Oh, wait. Now I want to take you over to Pinterest and give you just a couple more ideas. Now, of course, we never want to copy. Don't copy. Now this is for you members that are maybe a little bit more experienced in painting. And of course, if this is intimidating to you and you're like, oh, there's no way I can do that, I'm going to challenge you to just do it anyway. Do it small. So here's some ideas for you. I don't know what my sharing looks like. Okay, good. I'm over there. Okay, so here's an idea where somebody took a butterfly and made it really, really large and put it in 2 frames. Now, I don't know about you, but I do have large frames like this that I'm ready to throw away. But I'm thinking, gosh, you know what? This looks really nice. This is called the diptych when you put 2 together like this. You don't even have to, it doesn't even have to be a frame, but I just think it's so impactful, the split butterfly. I'm just giving you some spring ideas, right? So what if you took one of our butterfly designs from the butterfly challenge that we did, I don't know how many years ago, Shelly, 2 or 3 years ago? What if you took one of those butterflies? Let me grab one off my wall. Like I've got this one. And this is really a moth, I think, actually, now that I look at it. Let me just put myself a little larger for a second. So what if you took this one and you could even modify it and make this a butterfly instead of the moth, okay? And just do it really large on 2 16 by 20s and, loose and fresh. The way that, go back and look at how I painted this one, right? I started with a yellow-orange background. And, the main colors, use this color palette if you want. This is very springy, excuse me. Yellow background, magenta, and teal. I mean, you can't get more spring than that, right? You could get yourself a couple of black paint markers, maybe a couple gold paint markers, and do the outlines with the markers. Do it quick. Do a nice, quick, big thing. And again, we're doing these are social media post ideas. If you don't want to do it real big, if it seems like too much, then okay, do it small. Do it however you want. Just do something so that people are seeing that you are thinking spring, you're thinking color, we're thinking warm thoughts because summer is coming, and that you get it. You understand where their head is at. You understand that they are ready for a refresh and that you are here for it. You got the refresh ideas and you've got gorgeous art that you can create for them to put up in their home because we're all ready for it. That's the whole idea. You want your customers to see that you understand what they need right now. Okay, so that's one idea. Okay, this butterfly idea, right? What else? Remember I was mentioning the birds? I don't know what it is. I think that, let me go back. What else? I think I started with, oh, I don't want to have to log in. No, don't do that to me. I think I started with, I think I typed in spring refresh. Oh, here's one. Okay. Now again, don't copy anybody, but look at the concept of this. It is a ground color background. It's like a periwinkle blue, and it's just a bunch of different flower shapes. Anyone can do this, right? Any of us could do this. Here's something more in pinks, and pick a colorway that you like. I don't care for that one as much. But what if you just did a small 5x7? Oh, here, look at these colors. Look how pretty that is. What if you just did something like this where you're just painting different petals and, prop your phone up and show yourself painting different petals. You don't even have to show a completed painting. Just show that you are a painter. Do a reel and post that on your page and say something that's going to connect with your customers, with where they're at right now. And go back to your list. We started with this list where we are figuring out what are our customers thinking about right now? What are they feeling right now? What are they doing right now? I think that customers are, share my screen. It's not sharing. Sorry. I'll go back to, thanks for telling me. So sorry about that. So here's one. Again, don't copy them, but how come I can't zoom in on this? Are we seeing that? Let me see if we're seeing that. Okay, yeah. So that's a blue background and it's got warm colors. It's got different scale flowers. You don't have to do it real big. You don't even have to finish the painting. You could do it on paper. It could be your sketch pad. And you could say, I'm dreaming of my flower garden. Or, I don't know. I would say come up with a list of 5 or 6 ideas of what you're going to post about. And then think about what is your painting going to look like, or your sketch or whatever. And then think about what your text is going to be. What are you going to actually say to them? And again, refer back to this list. What are they thinking? What are they feeling? What are they doing? If you want to reach the plant lovers, the gardeners, you could gain a whole bunch of followers that are plant lovers and gardeners, and you could paint a pair of gardening gloves with flowers on them. And I know I'm not one of those people, but if I were, and I'm scrolling through Facebook and I see somebody painting a really cute pair of gardening gloves, I'm probably going to want to buy that. Right? So get your mind thinking about what your customer is into. And again, this is the mannequin idea. We're Shelly and I talk about this all the time. We're throwing spaghetti against the wall to see what works for you guys. And that's what you're doing in your business. You're throwing ideas up against the wall. See what catches, see what people respond to. But you need to keep on throwing those things up there and trying things out. Here's another one. These are just a totally different set of colors. And you can go into Shelly's class that she just recently did. And she showed you how to isolate the colors and come up with a color palette. And that's in the Procreate group. So if you're not in there, go in there. Like this right here, I would grab a yellow orange, that beautiful pinky rose color, and that soft purple color. It's like 4 or 5 colors is all you need. There's also a green in there, but all it is 4 or 5 colors. And look at the different shapes of flowers. Just arrange them differently. Don't copy this. It's very easy to use this as inspiration, but make it your own. Okay, so that's one idea. One idea was, what was the first? The first idea was the butterfly. You could do a diptych, 2 halves of a butterfly that you put together. Second idea is this, just a bunch of flowers. It's just a bunch of flowers. It's a flower pattern, if you will. Okay. Another idea is, what about these birds? Okay, so let me see if I can find them. I think I had like, what are they called? Those really cockatiels? Is that what they're called? Cockatiel? Cockatiels, yeah. So what if you did a cockatiel? If we look up cockatiel painting, I mean, look at this. Look at how cute that is. Now again, we're not going to copy it, but it's not that hard to paint this. What I'm thinking I'm going to do though, you guys, I'm thinking I'm going to go live on my page. And I had some prettier ones before. I'm going to go live on my page and paint a bird live. And I'll do it so that it goes on Agnes Friedlander Studio and Agnes Friedlander YouTube page, because I need to do something. I haven't done anything in quite a while. Or maybe bird paintings, acrylic. I'm more interested in the really large birds with the crowns, and I forget what they're called. Or maybe you want to do a hummingbird. You know, whatever floats your boat. Here's one. Look at how cute this is. Now this is a very simple painting. Any one of us could do this. I'm telling you right now. Or look at this guy. And if we were to add just a little bit of glass to this, it's going to be fabulous. Look at this guy. I absolutely love this. I love the simplicity of it. It's bright and cheerful. You can literally paint this on a 5x7 and, you know, get it off to your customer, make a quick $50 doing something like this. Here's another one. Look at the crown on this guy. I don't know. I'm just so inspired to do some birds like this. You know, so what do you think of that? Or here's now we do have a class in the membership on this kind of bird. They're called lovebirds. So if you want to see me painting something like this bird, this is a parakeet, right? There is a parakeet lesson in the membership. I don't know if you knew that. Here's another angle of a parakeet. Look how interesting that is. Here's a green parakeet. You could do a whole series of parakeets, right? And these are very fun to glass. You can glass them up later, right? So anyway, 3 different ideas for you guys. Let me go back here, turn this off. Oh my goodness, I'm at an hour, right? Or more maybe. Stop sharing. So tell me in the comments, what did you get out of this? Please let me know what you got out of this. Hopefully you got something out of this today. I hope that you did. And tell me what you're going to do. And here's a quick sketch that I did. Parrot portraits. Wouldn't that be a fun series? Parrot portraits. Here's the butterfly idea. So yeah, my notes when I was thinking about what to go live about, I wrote down spring refresh, ideas, classes. These things, these products that you could be creating, you can promote them as desk decor for your spring tiered tray, for your shelf sitters, door hangers, and littles. Let people know that you offer all of these customized products. If they don't like the green parrot, you can do a pink parrot, you know? Okay, Denise says, I love this, Agnes. You've inspired me, made my wheels turning. Good, that's what I wanted to do. Thank you for letting me know that. Anybody else get anything out of this today? Are your wheels turning? Are you a little bit inspired? Are you ready for spring and summer? I just want to see you guys start getting more traction, attracting more viewers on your pages, attracting more customers. You know, the way that you're going to convert people into actually buying your art is letting them see the art that you have to offer and letting them know, hey, I can tweak this and do this in the color of that room that you're painting, or colors that would complement your new that new bedroom that you painted. All right, you guys. I'm going to let you go. I hope you have a fabulous weekend. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. And of course, if you're watching on replay later, type that in and let me know. Talk to you later, guys. Bye.